रेडियो ऑलिव 106.3 FM। गुड मॉर्निंग। रेड कार्पेट शो का नाम अनिरुद्ध आपके साथ है। कतर का नंबर 1 हिंदी रेडियो स्टेशन सुन रहे हैं आप। दैट्स रेडियो ऑलिव 106.3 FM। रेड कार्पेट पर बहुत खास मेहमान आते हैं एवरी सैटरडे 10 से 11 के बीच में। आज हमारे साथ डॉक्टर श्रीकुमार। डॉक्टर श्रीकुमार इज एन आर्टिस्ट। ही इज अ डॉक्टर एज वेल बाय प्रोफेशन एंड ही पेंट्स ब्यूटीफुल पेंटिंग्स। इनके एग्जीबिशंस बहुत जगह आपने देखे होंगे, इंडिया में, कतर में। ऑफ कोर्स आर्टिस्ट बाय बर्थ एंड मेडिकल डॉक्टर बाय प्रोफेशन। डॉक्टर श्रीकुमार Padmanabhan is a supreme example of how one can change their own fate and follow their passion along with their profession. He's had a 24-year long career as a family medicine specialist, and it didn't overshadow the artist in him. And interestingly, he's been inspired by some of the most well-known painters in the world. एंड जिसमें से एक नाम तो इवन आई एग्री विथ राजा रवि वर्मा, जिनके पेंटिंग्स देखकर मैं बहुत खुश हुआ था. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट देयर बीन मेनी अदर आर्टिस्ट्स डॉक्टर श्रीकुमार हैज फॉलोड एंड ही हैज वन मेनी अवार्ड्स एंड आई थिंक he is the perfect guy to be on red carpet, and that's why he's here. Dr. Sreekumar, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Avnash, for the mind-blowing introduction. And hi, listeners.
No, you of course deserve that. Acha, Dr. Sreekumar, let's start with Qatar. In fact, we were just talking just before the interview started on how you think Qatar has been very lucky for you. Tell us more.
Yeah, of course, because I came to Qatar in 2007 as a doctor, of course.
Yeah.
And initially when I came, because for the first 1 year, like I couldn't find out many people who are interested in Qatar, like arts. And because I was very new here.
Right.
And then once what happened, we have our Indian Medical Association, a group. And our doctors decided, why don't we have an exhibition of my paintings?
Okay, lovely.
So like one of the very senior doctors here, Dr. Mohan Thomas, he's happened to see my paintings and he told, no, this has not to be kept inside your house. People have to see this and you have to have a group of artists.
Right.
Then I started looking for other painters actually, proper painters, not like me, proper painters. And then we got around 20-30 artists together.
Wow.
And we formed a group called WAFI, Visual Arts Forum of India.
Wow.
Which is affiliated under Indian Embassy.
Nice.
And ICC. And then we started having our shows and our exhibitions together.
Very nice.
And through that, I was able to connect with other societies. And now I am part of the Qatar Fine Arts Society.
Wow.
I am a part of MAPS Qatar. I'm a part of the International Artists of Doha, Qatar.
Nice.
So I'm my passion, my interest in paintings, it has grown like exponentially once I came to Qatar. My interaction with paintings and painters.
Right. So, nice. Yeah. Fabulous. No, of course. I mean, Qatar is lucky for so many people.
Yeah, and regarding like my career, my job wise.
Right.
See, once I came to Qatar only, I really sat down and rethought what I have to do. Then I did my Master GP, and then I did my diploma in occupational health, and I did my diving medicine diploma. Then I did quite a few courses in Hamad, some of them which I am teaching also there.
Wow.
So both my career wise and my passion wise, Qatar has been really lucky for me.
Fabulous. That's so amazing. But being a doctor, being a passionate painter, it takes a lot of time, and we only have 24 hours a day. How do you manage it all?
Yeah, I really need more than 24 hours. That's quite
so true. Your day has what, 48 hours or something?
Because I travel to different directions of Qatar. One day I work in Ras Laffan, one day I'm in Dukhan, one day in Mesait. So I have to travel to all different directions in Qatar. So by the time I come home, I reach say around 4:35. Have family matters to take into.
Right.
But I try to dedicate at least 1 hour daily for paintings, which I have to do. If I don't do, I feel my day is incomplete.
Lovely.
At least half an hour I have to go to my small studio.
Right.
I do something over there, and then I come back to my family life.
Lovely.
I try to do that. It's very difficult to balance, I know, and because so many ideas always come to my mind. If I'm sitting not idle, even I'm working, some other ideas will be coming up in my mind. So I have to put that on canvas. So it's difficult to manage time, but I'm trying my best.
Lovely. Dr. Sreekumar, you're talking about how you manage your time and your profession and passion.
Yes.
Both of course are equally important to you. लेकिन पेंटिंग की बात करें तो it's always like for a person who wonders how painters think. If you'd like to explain to even me, how does the painting come to life from your mind to the canvas? How does it happen?
Usually, I started painting at a very young age of 3.
Yeah.
So those days, my inspiration was mainly Amar Chitrakatha.
Wow,
The front page of Amar Chitrakatha. And my family was very close to the Kavadiya Palace family. Okay. So from childhood onwards, I have seen Raja Ravi Verma paintings in real.
Beautiful.
So for me, like I always related with realistic painting and that romanticism type of painting.
Right.
Okay. So I have been following that school of thought, that realistic portrait type of paintings.
Right.
But once I came over here, and recently after interacting with so many different artists and seeing there's so many different styles, I think I have been sort of inspired, or I'm getting attracted to abstracts, semi-abstracts, and surrealism.
Okay.
Till there I have reached.
Very interesting.
And I really think that making a surrealistic painting or abstract painting requires more brains than doing a portrait painting. Because portrait, of course, you are seeing something and you really are trained and you have the skills.
Right.
You can make it perfect. Like I have. That is why I'm doing it sort of like cheating way, because I can do it very well. You give me a portrait, I can do it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to surrealism or abstract, it has to a lot of thought has to come into that.
The thought process comes in.
I really appreciate those artists who really do that works.
Right.
But even I heard people telling that with the advent of cameras, the realistic paintings are out. That I don't feel, because see now with computers and graphics and all, you can even create surrealistic and abstract images.
Yeah, true.
So in that case, those art also should be out of the field.
Yeah.
See, everything has its own place.
Yeah.
Okay, because even if computer is there, even if camera is there, our real art, our portrait painting, everything has. And if somebody is doing a portrait painting really good, people really appreciate.
Yeah.
So now I'm like split between portrait and realistic and surreal. So it's a journey actually. This never stops. You can't. And again, I am not trained properly. I'm not a trained person. I'm every
You
day
haven't
I'm
done
learning.
the schooling for painting.
Yeah. It's just a learning process.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I get inspired and do all different type of paintings, all different type of mediums, and all these exhibitions, where I interact with a lot of different artists. Really, is a academy for me. From each person I'm learning something. Even school kids, if I'm going to judge a painting competition, some of the paintings are so wow. Get some ideas from them.
Yeah,
so
true.
that's how I'm learning.
Lovely. But when was the transition where painting was a hobby and then you thought I got to take it seriously?
See, I never made a serious transition as such.
Okay.
Because from the time I remember, I have been painting.
Right.
Even during my medical college days, even while I was working, I was always painting.
Right.
But recently, since the last 2 years, one thing people really started to appreciate, or maybe because of more exhibitions, because last year itself, I did around 10 or 12 exhibitions all over Qatar, and people started viewing my paintings more and appreciating, and they have been really demand for the paintings.
Lovely.
So I thought, why not I take it to a next level? That's it. But I have never made a conscious move.
Okay. Dr. Sreekumar, there's always a story to a painting.
Yes, of
and that's there. Any interesting stories?
So a few years back, I saw a photograph taken by one of my friends, who became my friend later, a photographer, where a small child was left on the road for begging with a bottle of milk. Okay.
Right.
So somehow I saw the photograph and I got so, I don't know, like strong emotion in me.
Right.
I found out the photographer. I called him. I became friends with him, and with his permission, I made that painting.
Okay.
I think that is one of my best paintings still now so far, because that is my third oil painting. But it really came from my mind. And a lot of like sometimes for exhibitions they give a theme. But I usually try to instead of making a vague painting, I always like to have a human figure. Maybe because I'm a doctor, I'm being human people all the day, but I like to show an emotion, a single figure with the emotion. The face should show what the theme is. They shouldn't need any further explanation. And person who is looking at the painting can depict in their own way, but that thing should be there on the face of the person and in his eyes or her eyes.
Fabulous. That's true. What's the longest you've taken to paint?
I think I have taken 2 to 3 weeks for few of, because this year itself I made a painting of Heer Rancha.
I saw that.
Because there was a play here for the ICBF annual function, and I saw the photographs and the visuals were so strong and amazing. So I really wanted to do the painting. I immediately contacted the photographer Mustafa. I went to his house, searched through his computer. I combined few photographs together, and I came up with a painting, which took around 2 to 3 weeks.
And you've won so many awards, recognitions that you've got. How do you define success personally? What's your thought? thought?
See, first of all, I don't know what is the equation to success. I don't know whether I am a success even now. See, regarding the awards, one thing I was always proud of was when I was in college. I was in medical college.
Yeah.
I was awarded the individual champion all over Kerala University.
Wow.
It's a big honor which I never knew that is going to come to me, because I participated in the youth festival just like that.
Yeah.
Just by giving my name, and I participated, and I came up with the individual champion because with maximum points.
Wow.
That is one thing I really I'm proud of. That success.
Beautiful.
But after that, success, it will come and go. I don't know like any equation for success, but do what you really like doing,
Right.
and one day success will come to you.
Beautiful.
That's all I can tell. Follow your passion. Of course, it is very difficult in this very fast and busy days, with a lot of commitments and a lot of diversions, and but if you are really passionate about something, go for it.
True.
That's the only thing I can.
True. And equipment doesn't matter ultimately. You can find a table and a pencil and start painting. That's true. That's true. Lastly, a message for artists who want to get started. So ultimately, there are people who want to do it professionally. There are people who just want to follow it as a passion. Yeah.
Okay, whichever art, if it's performing arts or like painting or so, you have to dedicate some time for practicing your skill, and you have to follow that.
Yeah.
And then once you're really good at it, your success and things will come follow you. Okay, so you don't have to do anything to catch success. You don't run after success. You do your work.
Yeah.
And it'll come to you automatically one day. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, lovely. Good. Thank you so much, Dr. Sreekumar. It was so fabulous to have you in the studios, and wishing you all the very best. And we're looking forward to your next exhibition now.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Thanks a lot. Yeah, soon, hopefully. Yeah.
Inshallah, very soon. Yeah. There you go. Radio Olive 106.3 FM पर Dr. Sreekumar आज हमारे साथ है. A painter and a doctor. A doctor by profession, a painter by passion, and this amazing conversation just happened right now. In case you missed it, if you've just logged on to Radio Olive, don't forget you can always go to YouTube, check out all the red carpet interviews that have been here since the beginning. So what you need to do is just go to YouTube, search for Radio Olive, और वहाँ पर red carpet interviews आपको सारे के सारे मिल जाएंगे. Don't forget. Radio Olive पर अगले हफ्ते वापस आएगा अनिरुद्ध रेड कार्पेट का एक और शो लेकर. Till then इंतजार कीजिए and stay tuned in. जियो बिंदास.